before an interview when he was frustrated and sarcastic about how Israel's so-called targeted strikes in Gaza have already killed more than 200 civilians. Take a look.
It's a hell of a pinpoint operation. It's a hell of a pinpoint operation.
Right. It's escalating really significantly, and it just underscores the need for ceasefire.
We've got to get over there.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, John. I think, John, we ought to go tonight. I think it's crazy to be sitting around.
Yeah, crazy to be sitting around. Welcome to Give Me Five. Whoopi Goldberg and the View crew getting involved now, and S.E. Cupp was one of the members of that View crew talking about Israel's pinpoint operation. And why do I have a feeling I know where Whoopi and the rest of the View crew fits in to the Kerry hell of a pinpoint? I think they kind of agree with him, but let's watch.
Mike is always on. Mike is always on. Of course, later then he went on to sort of defend Israel in this, and I think it just goes to show how complicated the conflict is. It is complicated to talk about it. There are political realities at home.
Clear what everybody's. Nobody, listen. Nobody knows what to do. This conflict has been going on for thousands of years, and some years, you know, the Israelis are on top, and some years the Syrians are on top, and then some years these guys are on top, and the Palestinians are on top.
Does anybody know what the heck she's talking about? Some years the Israelis are on top, some years the Syrians are on top, some years these guys are on top. What is she talking about? You know, the more I watch these clips from various segments of The View pertaining to newsworthy issues that I bring to you, the more it becomes clearer and clearer. They don't have a clue what they're talking about. Like, one of them didn't like a poll because it only had 1,500 participants. That's a lot for a poll. They thought it was a little. They don't have a clue what's going on, as evidenced by Whoopi's statement right there. Here's more.
George Bush, the second one, the son.
The younger.
The younger, thank you.
Yep.
Said, you know, the Palestinians need a homeland just as much as the Israelis. Baby, they ate him like a piece of toast. Yeah. People were very upset about that. But the truth of the matter is, you have a land and you have a bunch of people, and you're going to have to work it out. Killing each other is not the answer.
When George W. Bush said the Palestinians deserve a state, he demanded that the Palestinians recognize Israel as a Jewish state. I know this is way, way, way over Whoopi Goldberg's head. Believe me, I understand that. I understand that, because everything has to be as simple as black and white, and you know, and as it would be taught to a third grader for the View crew to really understand it, because they don't understand it. They really don't understand this. They don't understand anything that I've seen them talk about with any depth of knowledge. But that doesn't matter. They're the View crew, or at least she's still the View crew, because the other ones all got fired or are getting fired. Here's more.
It bears reminding, look, the Palestinians are people. Hamas, they're terrorists. And that's what people have to remember. But even reporters get into problems when they discuss this conflict. They realize objectivity is important, but not when it comes here. A couple, we'll put some tweets up. Diana Magni at CNN got in trouble for tweeting scum in relation to some Israelis on Twitter. And then Ayman Moyaldeen over at NBC got removed from his post for saying something that seemed to editorialize.
Do you, as a journalist, do you think that's fair?
All right. Hey, what's wrong? Hey, what's wrong with calling the Israelis scum when you're a reporter covering the conflict? I mean, don't they all do it? Most of them think it. Come on. But good for SE. At least she spoke up and has a brain in her head. Here's more.
You're a reporter, and your job, no matter how passionate you are about this issue, everyone has strong feelings. Your job is to be objective.
So do you think it's okay for them to lose their job?
You know, discipline was necessary. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but having a conversation and an opinion amongst yourselves is never a bad thing. But that also means you got to sort of take a look at it and see how you feel about what you're reading. Right. That's just one woman's opinion.
Critical thinking.
I would think.
All right. In other words, don't be tweeting out that one side of a conflict is scum if you're pretending to be a reporter. Common Sense 101 on the Steve Malzberg Show.